Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to talk today about how France should have term limits, and I'll say this for two reasons. Well, for president, they do have term limits, okay? But for members of parliament and the prime minister, they do not. And prime minister is in a way like a vice president for, like in the United States. But at the same time, here's the deal, okay? The prime minister in France has the power to appoint government ministers, and there's not a term limit for prime minister. And that's one thing the yellow vest protesters are demanding is term limits. And members of parliament do not have term limits as well. Now, there is a term limit for president, but there's not a term limit for prime minister or members of parliament. Now, I also think in the United States there should be term limits for representatives and senators. I really do, as well as president. And we in the U.S. have a term limit for president. And reason being is because after a while, people think they can elect the same person over and over and over again. And they can't do that. I mean, and then you just lose interest in voting, and you just lose interest in trying to care about the issues because you think the same person is going to keep getting elected over and over again. We have term limit for president, and in France they have term limit for president, so they need one for prime minister as well as members of parliament. So I hope everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye.